What's up guys, it's Skill up here with another Division video. I have just completed Clear Sky on hard mode. It was just released at about 8 o'clock Sydney time, and I think I had the whole thing clocked by about 8:20 Sydney time, and that included some faffing about at the beginning. Yeah, the Incursion is very short, and I think you need to check expectations in that context, because I really couldn't have anticipated that it would have been as quick as it was. Falcon Lost is a very long and drawn out affair for a variety of reasons, most of them not particularly good, but I think they probably overshot when they looked at reducing the overall length of the Incursion, because this one is really short. I think the total time for our first clear was about 15 minutes or so. But yeah, we definitely felt when we killed the boss, we're like, hey, was that the boss? There must be more bosses, right? And you'll see in another video I'm going to put up my complete playthrough that has all the commentary of the team. You can see that we were really quite stunned to see how quickly it was knocked over. So yeah, I mean, look, length isn't always a sign of something being good. Settle down, everyone. You know, just because it's short doesn't mean it can't be fantastic. Again, settle down. At the end of the day, though, I mean, there aren't any new enemy types. There aren't any new mechanics to contend with. You are essentially killing Rikers and you're dodging mortar fire. You have to blow up some stuff, and then you have to put some fuses back in a box. You have a constant wave of enemies that come through. And that's it. It's a bit. It's very similar to the stuff that we've seen in the past. And you guys know me. You guys know that I'm generally very optimistic and very positive about what I see, because I really like this game. But I do have to sort of go out there and say that I wasn't blown away by this Incursion. It really didn't raise the bar for me. Obviously, challenge mode is still to come, and it could be a completely different affair. But I would be surprised if we saw hugely different hugely different strategies or approaches. I could absolutely be wrong, but I just think that that's generally not how these sorts of things go. From any other game that I've seen in the past that does like hard versus normal difficulty, they're usually pretty alike in terms of their sort of the way they play. Falcon Lost was like that. It was very much the same hard mode versus challenge. It was just harder, and I kind of think we'll see the same thing here. But yeah, I do think it's a bit of a missed opportunity, certainly on the hard mode. It's short, it's the same as we've experienced before. I was hoping for something a little bit different and something a little bit more. Did I enjoy what I played? Yeah, sure. I mean, I absolutely, you know, I always just enjoy killing stuff in the Division. And I think for a hard mode, it's actually quite well tuned from a difficulty perspective. It felt right. But as I said, it didn't really feel fresh. And I think the biggest disappointment, to be honest, was actually that Broken Cirlce area, the last encounter area, is this huge circle, and you saw it all hyped up in the trailers, and this big expansive area, the circle, it's got all these stalls around the side. But really, you know, you're kind of just fighting the entire time near the fuse box, and you just sort of camped out in the one spot, and you never really move, and the enemies sort of jump in over the walls or a variety of other places, and that's it. You don't really use the space intelligently. You're not forced to sort of move into different places to make the most of it. You can kind of just sort of set up camp and just keep killing stuff, and then maybe move forward a little bit when it's time to sort of, you know, plug in the box, and that's it. And I think that's probably what I'm most disappointed about. I think they had an awesome canvas on which they could have written, and they didn't really choose to do that. They just kind of let us stay put, which I think is a shame. And then afterwards, there was this very odd cutscene, which was actually Fei Lao telling me that I need to go to the UN and kill Colonel Bliss, which obviously I've already done that. So this kind of indicates to me that in the story, this was actually meant to be a mission that maybe got cut and reprioritized, because now this cutscene appears at the end of that saying, hey, go kill Colonel Bliss now, you know? So yeah, that seems passing strange to me as well. And I don't know what the story is, but I think it's somewhat hard to argue the point that this was meant to come earlier in the story, given that this cutscene follows immediately after, with Fei Lao telling me to go and kill someone I've already killed at a place that I've already been. So there's that. But look, guys, I'm just tonight for me is really just about this incursion, getting videos up for you so you guys see what it's like and giving you my thoughts. I'm going to have a complete gameplay breakdown of that. The Historian has also been released. It's available from the base of operations vendor. I'm going to release a review of that. The state of the game happened tonight. You're going to see that. That's already, I've got that footage. I'm going to cut that now. So it's a big night of content creation. You're going to see plenty coming from me. And I'm just really looking forward to the challenge mode of the Incursion. I'm hoping that there's some big differences in there that we didn't expect, but we'll just have to wait and see. So that's it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Appreciate that. And if you are not yet a subscriber, hit the subscribe button now. And yeah, you take care of yourselves. Have fun in patch 1.2. I hope the Dark Zone is kind to you, and I will see you in there. Take care now. Bye-bye.